Hey, we're back in the top again today with another Pokemon Sun and Moon live Wi-Fi battle against Star. His Twitter link will be down in the description below. Remember, if you want to try to get a battle with me, go ahead and follow me at the Chopper on Twitter. That's where I'm looking for. At least that's where I look for first. But that's where I'm always trying to find battles. If you missed the team builder, this is the team that we have. We have Alolan Executor, Arcanine, Milotic, Crobat, Magnezone, and Mimikyu. I think it's a pretty solid team. It covers its weaknesses pretty well. Albeit for rock, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, definitely rock. That's the one thing. So we'll hopefully that we don't run into any like Nihilagos. Let's say that. So, but if you want the full team aspects, go ahead and check that out. It was back over on Sunday. Of course, at the end of the battle, let me know how I should switch the team up to improve on it, because I'd like to hear your input. But with that, I want to actually let's actually go with the rival battle. Let's actually go with the rival battle just because, I mean, Star was one of our first Pokemon, our battles way back in the day, in 2014. And here we are almost at 2017. So he's actually going to be bringing the Toxapex, Mamoswine, Tapu Koko, Scizor, Starmie, and Como-O. Common weaknesses we already see. We see Fire has 2 weaknesses. Fun fact, Mamoswine cannot have thick fat, so that is a weakness for Mamoswine at the moment. Once it gets thick fat back, then it will no longer be a weakness. I can't really find any others. I guess 2 to electric. Is that really it, though? 2 to ground. This is a pretty solid team. The Mamoswine lead is possible here. So I might lead off with the Milotic. Actually, you know what? I'll lead off with my Crobat, because I can get off a nice U-turn right off the bat. Let me take a picture here. Let me take a picture right here, just so I can have a picture up on the screen. Oh, there it goes. Okay, here we go. Now we can hit confirm. I hope you like some of these nicknames that I'm bringing to the table. I'm still working on getting a new thing. Well, the stance. I want the stance like this, but apparently that's through the battle tree. So that's going to be a little bit tough to try to get to, because it's going to be a while. But this has been a battle in the making, 2 years in the making. Not like Shady Penguins, because this is the second battle. I did predict it correctly. So I'm going to lead it off with Crobat, which is actually perfect, because I do outspeed. It's probably Ellie here is probably going to be going for the Stealth Rocks. I'm just going to go ahead and go for the U-turn. I could have let off with Milotic. Probably might have been the better idea. But, I mean, barring a Choice Scarf on this Mamoswine, I could... What is it? Barring a Choice Scarf, I do outspeed. But the way he led with it tells me he's trying to go for the rocks. That's why I let off with this to break the sash, because it doesn't really make too much sense. And while I could have let off with Milotic, hoping that he gets the burn, the Mamoswine gets the burn, that's way too close to call. It wouldn't be very inclined. Goes for the Icicle Crash, actually, so no Stealth Rock, so I'm playing around this Mamoswine pretty well. I forced him to go for the Icicle Crash instead, making it so the Stealth Rocks could not be up. So that's actually good. I broke the sash. Presumably it's a sash, but what do I know? And I can go for Scald here. Possible switch-in is the Toxapex, which means I might want to go for the Dragon Tail here. Let's actually go for the Dragon Tail to phase this guy out. Yep, there's the withdraw. Probably going to Toxapex here. Thorn Crown, definitely Toxapex. Now, if I can connect here, I know it might hurt, but don't. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this one does have the Rocky Helmet, though, so I'm gonna need to be careful about that. It's actually going to be bringing in the Scizor, who beats paper, by the way. Definitely. Except, there's one thing. There's one thing. I have a rock. Well, Mitsuru here doesn't, but, it might want to go for U-turn, though. So, do I want to stay in? Because this is actually a pretty solid matchup here. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and go for the Scald here. My HP... Whoa! Mega Scizor. I don't think my rocks are going to be enough. I don't even have rocks up, but rock in general. I am faster than this thing, so this is definitely a max HP Scizor. And no burn, unfortunately. And this is going to take a big chunk out of us. Snagging a critical hit. This will probably bring in the Tapu Koko, though. Because I really don't see a reason not to bring in the Tapu Koko. There's no reason not to. Because Tapu Koko outspeeds, and we are physically defensive variant. Yep, out comes Nesquik here. That's what I call mine, but hey, what do I know? So, Electric Surge is going to come back up. And we are at a bit of a problem here. Our only Pokemon that resist electric, because the electric attack is coming. There's no way that it's not. We could go out into our Arcanine, because it is specially defensive. We could actually go out into our Magnezone, because we do have the Assault Vest, and I think that's what I'm going to do. It doesn't make any sense to go into Arcanine when Magnezone can take it better. It really does not make any sense. So that's why we're going to go ahead and jump into Axis here. Goes to the Volt Switch. It was pretty obvious. It was a free Volt Switch. But, I mean, at the same time, Axis is going to take it far less than Arcanine can. Any day of the week, for sure. So I could easily... What do I see? I actually... Oh, Mamoswine. Gilded. That's Como-O. That's a shiny Como-O. Which, I don't know, the mustard yellow... You look like a walking hot dog, Como-O, when you're a shiny. But I don't like this matchup quite at the moment. I could go into my Crobat. Because even if he has Earthquake right here, I dodge it. He's not going to go over the Dragon move. That doesn't make any sense. And looking at his team setup, 1, 2, 3. This is a physical one. So I could go into my Milotic, but I'd rather bring it in on a Pokemon that I can actually, like, resist, so then I can heal up and restore on. So I think I'm actually going to make the Brave switch here. Or I could go... I mean, I resist both the stabs, but I can't do it. I don't want to risk my disguise this early. It's just in my head, I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I think Crobat will be able to take a Poison Jab, predicting the... whatever you want to call it. Mimikyu. I don't know why I keep forgetting these names. That's why I just was more inclined. This is actually the first time that I went with my gut instead of my head. So, props to my head. So, like I was saying, I could go Cross Poison here. Brave Bird's obviously going to knock it out. But, I mean, at the same time, no, Tapu Koko's there. That's not really a good idea to do. So I'm going to go ahead and U-turn here. Because Withdraw is coming through. And if I get this matchup again, it goes out into Thorn Crown. So that's going to actually be much more of a problem. The Z move Brave Bird would have actually been better here. Because now I'm going to take... Yep, there it is. I'm going to take more Rocky Helmet damage. So I need to be very wary about this. I still don't know if there's any rocks on his Pokemon, more or less the Mamoswine, because that's the only Pokemon that I'm pretty sure can get Stealth Rocks on his team. And what I can actually go into now is I believe... What's your move here? Giga Drain Sludge Bomb, so there's nothing I can do against you. So, I have to bring in Magnezone here. I wish I had HP Fire, though. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it would have been great. Because I should have had HP Fire. This would have been a great move then. So, the problem is, if he brings in the Mamoswine, well, he can't touch me here. So, I have no problem going for Flash Cannon if he wants to bring in the Mamoswine. That's not Mamoswine. But, I mean, I'm getting some damage off on it. I went for that Flash Cannon because I thought the Mamoswine was coming in. But at the very same time, that's still going to do a big chunk of damage. Electricity is going to disappear from the battlefield, so that does kind of suck that I didn't go for Thunderbolt, but I mean, it would have been resisted. I think Flash Cannon was the better play there. I think. It was a tough call. But, hang on. If it's 90 damage, it gets halved to 45 and then doubled right back. Yeah, that's 90 damage. No, it's not 90 damage. Well, either way. It's a whole bunch of math that I don't have time for in this situation. So, we're back in this situation again. Now, do I think he's gonna go for the... Well, I'm thinking about going into Milotic still, but I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to take that attack. I could go into Mimikyu, but I think I want to go out into my Intimidating Arcanine. And if you do not get this nickname, then you have not played Fallout. That is the whole point of this nickname. I can intimidate this thing, because now that I know it's physically defensive... Oh, wow, dog meat. First time stepping on the field. I mean, you're my companion, or at least one of them in Fallout 4. And you were able to dodge the enemies. You're able to dodge the enemy right here for sure. Which means I do get a 3 Will-O-Wisp. That does suck for him, obviously. Dragon Dance. Ooh! I am so glad that I went for Will-O-Wisp. I am so glad. Oh boy, that would have been terrible. As long as you connect, thank you. Sky Uppercut missing does suck though. But, I mean, Gilded is willing to just stay... Oh, that's why. That is why. That is not a bad play. That is not a bad play. I want to let you know. But the problem is... Do I want to Will-O-Wisp again? He caught me red-handed there. No doubt in my mind. Morning Sun is, like, literally the most passive play I could do. Flare Blitz does me absolutely nothing. Do I want to run the risk? Because... I mean, he's actually... No, wait. The Intimidate put him back at +0 again, so... This is still going to do... Yeah, there we go. Then I can burn this thing, and then I can... Extreme Speed. I'm glad I remembered that. Of course, that should be common knowledge that he's at +0 now. The neutral one, but at this point, I do have the priority here on Dog Meat here. I could stall him out, but... I mean, I'm kind of on a clock here. That's not really any reason for me to do that. So he's going to withdraw. Probably going to go out Star Wii. That's the Star Me. Oh, I get that. Ha ha ha. Funny. Extreme Speed is actually going to do a decent damage. And this is actually what I was been waiting for. Because there's no reason... I mean... Milotic can handle this thing. Can't it? Please? I want to say... Maybe? Hydro Pump. I might have overestimated this, because I know this thing... 59. Okay, this is fine. I can heal up on you any day. This is the shooting star I've been waiting for, man. Such a shooting star. Let's go ahead and go for the recover. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. I was like, okay, come on. Oh, even better. Hydro Pump. Maybe, because I'm physically defensive. 16. Whew! That was a close one. I thought it was done for. I mean, theoretically, I know Hydro Pump is resisted, but I am physically defensive. That physically defense, sometimes my English just escapes my mouth completely wrong, but you know what I mean. Probably gonna bring in the Tapu Koko, Thorn Crown, actually. What? I'm not sure why Star wants this matchup. I'm not entirely sure. I really don't know. I'm actually at a loss there. I could stay in here and try to get the burn, but honestly, I could easily... Do I see a Toxic? Do I see a Toxic right now? I mean, what can he do? What can he do to Magnezone? If he wants to set up the Toxic Spikes, I can just switch out into Fog. Yep, there's the Toxic Spikes, which is great. And then a switch in on... Whew, I want to do this. Let's see if I can pull this off. I'm going to Volt Switch this time. And then, yep, withdrawing. Does he go out into the Mamoswine? Probably. No, Gilded. Goes back out into Gilded, who is still burned. I'm kind of hoping that it can survive this Volt Switch. Gilded. Ah, oh, come on. Which is a problem. Because... Yeah, I can't let anything get poisoned, so I have to do this. Oh my gosh. This is the only thing I can do. I can either defog or blow something back. And it's Tapu Koko, Ellie. It's gonna go for Ice Shard. And I don't think I can survive that. Oh, did I put you at Marvel Scale? Okay. It did have Marvel Scale. I just thought for a second, like, oh no, it's not going to have Marvel Scale. No, the problem with this is I'm not exactly sure on what to do. Mamoswine is actually a good Pokemon for this team, which is why I'm going to hope and pray. I mean, having Toxic would be bad, actually. Do I just go for the Defog here? It's not Toxic damage, just Poison damage. You know what? We're going to do this. Z Defog. Wait, what does that do? I have 54 seconds. I'm actually curious. Z Defog. I totally did not realize that. What does Z Defog do? Oh, raises my accuracy. That doesn't do anything for me. I'm just... Hopefully it doesn't go for the Ice Shard. No, it doesn't. I'm looking to just go all out here. Spread those wings, Crobat! Spread those wings! And fly to the sky. I'm surprised. I wonder what they were going for. Supersonic Strike. Crobat in the house? And it looks like the Crobat's actually flying this time, unlike a certain ostrich known as Dodrio. So that might have been a waste, but I wanted to get the I wanted to get him down for the count. I didn't want that Mamoswine there. It was a perfect opportunity. I outsped it, and I was just gonna go on the premonition that I could survive. You know, looking at this though, do I still need it? I don't have any earthquaking Pokemon looking at this actually. So I might need this for the Tapu Koko, but Tapu Koko outspeeds me regardless. I'm actually going to go ahead and go for Defog then. Because then I can get the Defog off right off the bat. If it wants to Stealth Rock, or not Stealth Rock, but Swords Dance, that could actually be a problem. It goes for the U-turn. So we're actually doing really good with this Crobat. Strikeout is putting the pressure on this team. As literally I'm just sitting in here being a bulldozer and being a tactician. My word. Strikeout. You're just doing great. I wish I had used the Supersonic Sky Strike. I think that's what that name was on this thing. Because the problem is I can't touch this thing. And I don't want to U-turn. I don't want to cross poison. If that's the case, I mean, I have to. Strikeout. I need you for the... Well, I don't need you for Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko, like I said, outspeeds me. So, going for the Scald on the... I don't know why. For some reason, every time when Toxapex uses Scald, it never burns. It, like, rarely burns. It's like a 1% chance. It's not even 30%. I don't know what the heck is going on with that. I have a free Volt Switch here. I have it at like a completely free Volt Switch on this. Oh, he stayed in. I mean, he's gonna live. Is he going to recover, though? This... What do I do here? I mean, by the looks of that, I don't know if you're physical or special. It's especially defensive. It bugs me. It really bugs me. This thing is going to be a pain. I don't see myself using Stretch, though, that much. Because at this point... Dazzling Gleam, Ice Beam. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop Stretch in right here. The Alolan Executor that will literally be off the screen here. Look at that. Scald, okay. That's fine, we resist that. Look at this, look at this. Oh, okay, so that 1% works there. Ah, crud. Like I said, I still don't know what this is. I could just go straight for the Giga Drain, and that's what I'm going to do. Draco Meteor, there's no point in just dropping a Draco on here. That weird coconut on the back. It's like, hey trader, what's up? My other 3 heads are at the top. They're all just looking at the view. And then I'm just like, hey, coconuts. How's the view up there? Going for the Giga Drain, it will pick up the knockout. It will pick up the knockout on Thorn Crown. So, Thorn Crown's going to go down. That's actually a big relief over me. This is actually a pretty good team. I want to say that it is a pretty solid team. Like, on the looks of this, this could actually be a really good non-Tapu or Ultra Beast team. Like, then again, I am facing a team without Tapus and Ultra Beast as well, but I'm going to go ahead and go for the Flamethrower. I definitely walked into this trap. Goes for U-turn. How much damage is this going to do? 44. Activating my Iapapa Berry, which is really good for me. Hopefully I get the harvest, though. I really hope I get the harvest. Doesn't look like it. No, the turn's not over yet. I was gonna say, doesn't look like I get the harvest, but I mean, I gotta hold my horses. Or in this case, I guess, coconuts. Why? Oh, he predicted. Yeah, he knows that this thing has flamethrower. That's for sure. And this flamethrower is going to. It's gonna do decent damage. I'm still burned though. But do we get the harvest? No harvest. Okay, that's fine. Well, what does he have? He has the Coco, Scizor, and Starmie remaining. I don't see myself using Axis anymore, except for maybe trapping the yeah. I think I want to do that. I think exactly what I want to do. Crobat. Doodle Chew is not going to get anything. That's my, that's Mimikyu. Because it's Doodle Bob reference from SpongeBob, yada yada yada. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything here. I'm just going to go for Giga Drain, hope that doesn't have Ice Beam, but odds are Ice Beam. I just need my health up, though, for the... Whatever you want to call it. Axis, Magnezone. There we go. My names are just all over the place right now. Axis, get back in here. I need you to trap the Scizor over there. And now we'll go for Thunderbolt, I want to say. Thunderbolt is definitely the play to make here. I don't see why not. I mean, because, oh yeah, Hydro Pump. But I mean, I'm Assault Vested. I am Assault Vested, and that is not going to matter, because we're gonna, the Hydro Pump. The fact that we went for the Hydro Pump. Because the Assault Vest is gonna come through and take out the Starmie. And at this point, I think that Scizor comes in. No, Tapu Koko. But what move does you have, Tapu Koko? Bringing up the Electric Oh. But I'm Assault Vested. And your special attack is like 95. So I don't know what you got for me. I really don't. I'm going to try Flash Cannoning. Flash Cannoning. I don't know why that's so tough to say. Oh, we're living on 4. I like the sound of that. Unfortunately, that's going to put us in a range where... Oh, wow, that's going to just straight up knock out Tapu Koko with a critical hit. I am actually unsure if that mattered or not. I don't know. Because Magnezone is pretty strong. But at this point, it looks like I'm not... Your Scizor's not going to beat Paper, that's for sure. Magnezone is going to go down. Because I have no reason to stay in. Goes to the Bullet Punch, which is fine. But we're going to go ahead and bring in Arcanine. And this team... Look... If you want a team that is actually pretty solid on all facets of the game, minus Tapus and Ultra Beasts, I mean, that doesn't have it, I mean, then this team is actually pretty solid, don't get me wrong, because it has a pretty good balance. It has 2 cores in it, Fire, Water, Grass, and Dragon, Fairy, Steel, while we have the support, hazard support. Hazard removal. I mean, match is going to be forfeited, and that will wrap up the game. This team is actually pretty interesting to use, because we're going to pick up a 4-0 win, but I just... Oh my goodness, this team. Like, when I looked at it on paper, it looked great. And that's why I beat that Scizor, because it was on paper. No, wait, it beats the paper. Aha! I got you there. So while you think you could beat it on paper, no, you couldn't. Okay, that joke is dumb as... well, with that, if you did enjoy, go ahead and show some love to the like button by dropping one from the top. Let's try to collect 20 likes if we can, but I'm gonna go ahead and save the battle. Subscribe for more Wi-Fi, but with that, I want to catch you back at the top later on. No, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you back at the top later on, because that's how you do it.